Good evening, everyone. Watch your phalanges, watch your backside. This is T History. Hopefully, everybody is having a wonderful evening. Um, Today was brought forth tonight. I have an interview with the young lady out of Philadelphia. I see y'all are in the building. Okay, hey Teresa, what up, old head? Pamela J's in the building. What up, stranger? Oh, she brought the peoples with her. Okay, this is looking wonderful. Look like a class reunion out this BIBI. Um, so Kobe, what's going on? So I'm gonna have a talk with sis for Philadelphia, gets in the kitchen and does her thing. So I'm just waiting for sister Queen Kells to pull up. Y'all can hear me. Is everything all right with the vocals? I don't know. We got 7,000 people in the building. Salute yourself. Shout to the chat. All right. But does everybody is coming across? Can you hear me, Pamela J? The hearts are for the E's equal to BT. You know I feel good. All right, thank you, Teresa. Nat, thank you. Living nine. Oh, how you doing? Kels brought the posse. Now is no sound. That's what I'll just ask you. It's in and out. Teresa said fine. You said no sound. Which one is it? It can't be both. You're scaring me, kids. You're scaring me. Which one is it? Well, let me see something. You know, this thing does be shaky at times. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Yeah, this thing does be shaky at times. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I can hear it. I don't know what's the problem. Is it in and out, Pam, or something? Because I just heard it on the other thing too. So I don't understand. Hold on now. Oh, this is bad. I'm trying to. Okay, there you go. If I can add them up there. Now something is wrong because
I think you're good. Can you hear me?
why is this? Oh, I hope this thing's not bugging. I mean, we waited all this time. Yeah, adding them. I don't understand what the adding part is a problem.
It's telling me that I'm there.
I'm sorry. Are
Me?
y'all there?
I think so.
Forrest, Charles. Are you here? So what the hell is the problem? Oh my goodness, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I don't know why this thing be doing this. What the hell is wrong with this? Just give me a second, guys. It's not adding. This thing is pissing me off because I know if I do it over here, it's going to.
Yeah, it's telling me I can see it and hear everything. Everything?
I can hear you're clicking her on. It's just clicking on and off.
It is.
What the hell is this thing?
I can hear that.
This thing is fucking funny.
It tells me that everything.
Hello? Hold on. What is this thing doing? Hold. Oh, well, I'm not hearing you now. I can hear you now. Try to speak again.
You can hear me?
Now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
All right. I don't know what this thing is giving me problems every time. Are you fine now?
Yeah, Murph said he can hear both of us fine.
All right, that's good. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, but all right, we're here now, so we're not gonna go through that. Thanks for bringing you. I can't even take that thing off of there. But all right, so we're here now. Will you introduce yourself to the people? You just got a little.
Queen Kels, also known as Kels from Cooking with Kels, where I cook on YouTube.
All right. Usually, Kel, so I ask people just let the people know where you're originally from. Try to fix the mic a little bit. I don't know if that's me. We'll put this up here.
Well, originally I'm from Camden, New Jersey.
Okay.
And then I moved to Philly. Like I was like 18, 19, and I've been here ever since, really.
Okay. That's a good way to not put your age out there. But well, would you give us
about that?
Right. And I thank you for listening to me. Most people just go and do what they want to do. So, well, give me a little bit. How was it growing up in New Jersey? I usually like to try to get a background of like how people are and how their environment is or whatever. But could you let me know a little bit about New Jersey and then moving to Philadelphia?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, growing up, Camden wasn't like it is now. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It was way different back then, but it was starting to get bad. So when we moved out of there, I didn't move over to Philly until I'd already graduated high school and everything. And honestly, it's Kensington's kind of just like Camden, so it didn't really seem that different. Just different people.
Okay, that's cool. So I would say, did you move to Kensington or you moved to Philadelphia on your own or with your family?
No, I had moved with my grandma, and it was my grandma, my dad, my uncle, and my cousin. We had all moved over here together.
Okay, that's cool because that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, would you say that your family orientated, like your family like huge or like y'all concerned with that?
Yeah,
as, like, y'all tight knit.
We both have big families.
Okay, y'all tight knit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. You have good gatherings like on Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, I know this is normal stuff, but I just like to know for the people that like Thanksgiving, Christmas, you think y'all cook big and.
Yep, pretty much. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, so that's where I throw it down. I always cook on Thanksgiving. But we always go over to family members and like his moms and stuff like that on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. It used to be Christmas Eve. Then it turned to Christmas Day, but yeah, when we all had families of our own, we started doing our own thing, but we see them still on the holidays and then the rest of it's with our own.
Okay. So I was thinking. So did you? So is cooking like a passion of yours? Is it something? Is it your occupation as well?
No, it's not my occupation.
Hmm.
I I bake because I like to bake, and it
Yeah,
actually
such a
helped out
hobby.
a lot, especially like
Hmm.
when we moved out of the city and all. It's something else that can occupy you and your hands
Hmm.
because it's also very therapeutic.
Right. See, I was gonna get to that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and then that's what I got confused a little bit. So it's also that it's more. You're more of a baker than a cook.
She
Or
likes
Somewhat.
to bake, but she cooks.
Yeah,
She
I
loves.
mainly cook, but I do like to bake.
okay. So like I would say, I would ask you, when was the first time you was introduced to doing either or? Like when did you first start cooking as a young lady?
Well, I had cooked when I was younger, seeing what your mom or your grandmom and your aunts and all do in the
Hmm.
kitchen. But I mainly started cooking when I think it was that first Thanksgiving when like for like a lot of people type of thing.
Right.
When I first cooked
That's
Thanksgiving dinner by myself and
wow.
I was nervous, you know what I mean?
Overwhelmed,
Things like
huh?
that. But
Yeah, that's one of the questions as well too. Um, I would get into that. What would you say? I would go with snacks at first though. For snacks and pastries, I want to go with snacks and pastries. What is your favorite snacks and pastries to cook, bake?
hmm. See, I would say it used to be my cheesecake
I
dip.
was gonna say though,
Well, I
because
call it dip, but it's
you
not
used to
really
be
a dip.
heavy on cookies, but now you make a lot of cakes.
Yeah, now I do make a lot of cakes now. But I used to have cheesecake with me like all the time.
Hmm. So,
I even have some at work for Tracy. So that we don't have to keep carrying it.
so this is togetherness, and I know the hubby's gonna help. He's there. So you say cheesecake Murph is probably one of the best pastries that you make.
I'd say any of the cakes. I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake, but like, what did we
What
make?
He's
about
not a sweets fan
She made
anymore.
something recently that was really
The
good.
cannoli dip, I think.
What did you make before the little cheesecakes? Something you just made recently that I really like. But yeah, I'd say, she used to be a bigger cookie person, but I think now she makes more cakes.
Yeah, I used to make a lot of cookies.
all right? So well, then a lot of this is gonna be like this. So what's the opposite? What would be your least favorite? Like say it's something that Murph would, but he was just like me. We don't like sweets. But say that Murph was a sweet head, and
I like sweets. I just don't do cheesecake
oh,
as
you
much.
just don't like cheesecake. So what is something that you probably don't care for that Murph likes? That what's your least snacks to make?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say chicken parmesan is
Mhm.
one.
What in the food
That's
category
food. That
is
ain't
chicken
sweets.
parm.
That ain't sweets. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
That's something that she has to make me
That
something
would be in the
separate.
food category, but I always make him his own.
Well, we gonna
Sweet.
get there too.
I
That's gonna
love
be
sweets.
We eat too many though. When it comes to sweets, we eat all kind of stuff. I bake
yes.
all kind of stuff too.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Just give me three. Just give me three that you this the bomb, and give me three that you might do, but you don't care for as much. It could be two.
Hmm. Okay. I would have to say, obviously, the cheesecake because that's one of my favorites. I did the most of those.
See, yeah, I like cheesecake. She just obsessed with it.
And
Mm.
I don't know because
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't. Kels makes more sweets on her show than any of us eats.
but
So
I would
what's
have to say the cannoli dip I really liked. It came out pretty good. And when I made the frosting, but we don't eat frosting like that. So. Well, I made the custard creams. I made all kind of stuff. I just can't remember everything right now. Actually, hold on. I have my book right here.
Mhm.
Now
She's
that
gonna
you mention it,
look in the archives.
I know that you're gonna feel your skills and stuff like that. So then go ahead and say what's the least. Or Murph, what's your least for your taste buds then?
I think she made so many sweets for the last few years that's kind of why I don't really mess with nothing anymore. But it's like if she makes cakes, I'll eat a little piece in the moment. But other than that, I probably won't. So I would say honestly, like what she makes per week, the sweets is probably what I eat the least. Like if she made like, let's say some kind of like pizza bites and then made like a cake, I'll be more focused on the other, you know?
Mm-hmm. Are you still looking into the book?
Yeah.
I have to say, I didn't really like the fresh mixed berry pie that we did.
Yeah.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that, but
I did.
I don't know. I don't know.
We needed some Cool Whip, but I liked it.
Maybe it was just me, though. I mean, that's possible. Not likely, but it's possible.
That's a good one, T. Oh,
That's a good one.
Look, I ain't trying to sleep on the couch tonight. I like all her food.
Of course, you can't beat me to my jokes, Murph. I'm the host, man. You can't.
I got you, T. I got you.
So then I can speed up to that one. What I would say for a meal, right? What would be? Oh no, it doesn't even matter if it's a meal. What's the first thing that you cook for Murph for Dropkick?
Chicken Alfredo.
Well, it was
the first thing I made for you. And
the first thing you ever made for me was the chicken Caesar salad.
I thought I made.
That was the second
chicken
thing
with it or something, or baked chicken or something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made
But you served me the salad first.
A full chicken Caesar salad, the whole deal. I grilled
like
the chicken,
professional
everything.
type salad. It was awesome. But the first thing I ever made him was chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
That's when he figured out I could cook, because until that point I never cooked for him. I let his mom cook. I just never did it. So when I cooked, he was actually surprised and didn't realize I could.
How were y'all about
we got together? We got together when we were like 18 going on 19. So, I was just leaving home and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff.
But yeah, that's what I was going to do. Damn, Pam, you're in my head. I was about to say, what about the lasagna? Because that's the next thing that's close to that.
Well, that
where we at with the lasagna?
Murph had made that for me for Mother's Day a couple years ago. For me and my grandma. And he actually had our daughter help him, but she was a lot younger then, so she didn't do as much to help him.
That's probably like 10 years
But that's when he actually came up with his recipe.
Yeah.
And that was before those stupid oven-ready noodles came out.
Oh, man, not the oven-readies.
Oh, they're terrible.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm backtracking again. I mean, it's not. No, I don't even want to go.
Hey, we with you, bro. We're enjoying it.
Nah, because I always throw trials and tribulations with people, but it's really not necessary in a cooking situation. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. But I would ask you: have you? I mean, don't take this crazy, but have you? TMZ, thank you, brother. Thank you for joining as well. Have you either one of since it's togetherness? Have either one of y'all ever been on a farm before?
A farm? Like I've been there as like a day trip, like a school trip, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Day camp trip, but never. I never
like
worked
willingly went and worked on one or anything like that, but we've been to them, yeah.
I smoked joints on farms,
especially in Jersey,
in North Carolina.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Put TMZ's. I don't like doing that, but put put TMZ Westside TMZ's in there too. If somebody could please, I don't like doing this in interviews, but put his in there as well. He has a channel and he's supporting live right now. Westside, you just gave me that $1.50. You could just join the membership for $1. That is the same significance.
I have never milked a cow.
Never milked a cow. I know you don't want to touch it like that. I was asking for because a lot of people, if they mess with, I thought about being on the farm, and then that would kind of correlate to like cooking and preserving food and giving us some knowledge about something. All right, let's mess with it. I want to mess with a couple of chickens. Where are you guys at with barbecue chicken? I would ask you if you was to make barbecue chicken, Kels, where would you start at? What would you start doing to make barbecue chicken?
Well, when I make my any kind of chicken, first I put it in the crock pot. I always put it in the crock pot now because it makes it so much more tender than just putting it in the oven or frying it first and you could dry it out. So I always put it in the crock pot and I always season it and put my sauce on it then. And then I keep pulling it out and doing the same. After about 3 hours or 4 hours in the crock pot, I put it in the oven with more sauce and seasoning, and then I let it get crispier in the oven that way.
Now mine starts 24 hours before the cooking,
When
and
you
it
make
goes
the
in a
sauce.
bowl with adobo, sazon, and vinegar, and it sits in the refrigerator overnight. Then the next morning, I put it on the grill. That's how I make barbecue chicken.
That's what's up. So, what about when it comes to the sauce itself? If, do any of y'all got your own little recipe? Y'all got your own little thing, or do you just deal with the store? You just get you some barbecue sauce.
My dad makes it. He makes it homemade, but other than that, we'll use store bought. Like if it's out of season that he didn't make his, we'll just buy the brands we like.
That's cool. Is it any like when you do barbecue chicken? Is there any particular pieces that we like?
Yeah, we pretty much only eat like breast. You know what I mean? We're not huge.
All one. Yeah. See, you got to do what she's talking about because the breast. You
Yeah,
gotta be bad, especially frying breast. That's the hardest thing, frying breast and no barbecuing it. But like what she said, you're gonna have to do something extra when it comes down to that breast.
Yep.
yeah, we're not huge with chicken on the bone. Like the way I said it, like we're gonna put it on the grill. That'll be like your thighs and stuff like
Chicken or
that.
something, yeah.
Oh, because you saying that I'm mostly even if it's barbecue, you actually boneless.
Yeah, we'll do boneless like pretty much everything in the house. Like if we're having baked chicken, fried chicken, we'll go with that. But when we're grilling, that's when we'll do the chicken on the bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of
Even
younger
with
people don't know how to cook chicken on the bone too.
Right. Even when it goes down to even wing, you saying even wing you wouldn't do fried wing in the house?
Well, we'll do not fried, probably more baked. I would mean than fried, like baked chicken breasts. We'll do that with breadcrumbs. Bread them and bake them. But yeah, fried. That's when we usually use like thighs and stuff like that.
Yeah, the smaller
Right.
ones help with that.
On the bake, so you basically said you was doing the same thing with bake. Well, because bake is gonna be the same thing except for not having any sauce.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
You damn, that's what you answered that I was gonna ask you because I was gonna ask, does the bacon make you does it make you happy? But you said it's like therapeutic, right? Earlier.
Mm-hmm. It
All right,
is.
so what about the bud? The bud motivates you, slumps you, or make you happy?
I think it kind of depends on my mood before I smoke because if I'm already pissed off about something or
It's not gonna change.
something like that, yeah, like it actually might though because it'll make me sit down and stop and smoke and stuff. So it does sometimes change and kick it into a different gear. But sometimes it keeps me going on whatever I was doing before that. If I'm cleaning or something like that, then I get into doing that. So I try not to get distracted as much.
Oh, this is a good one. This was part of the questions though, but I'll do it anyway. Murph,
Yes, sir.
what do you do? Well, damn, this is a part of the couch too. So don't give up one of your good ones.
All right.
What do you do to sweeten Kel's over when you done fucked up. What's one of your makeup moves?
I match one of my multiple personalities with one of her multiple. It depends. It depends. Certain times I could be a little more forward or aggressive, stop your bullshit. Other times if I know I'm wrong, I put my tail between my legs and act as such.
It's your show, honey. The question's on you now. Same thing.
I think she's coming right now. She had to grab her soda. She's right here. So what things
Do I do to sweeten you up?
Yeah.
Oh, please. All I got to do is play to his ego. You crazy? Sure. Yes, baby. I was wrong there. But sometimes, I'm sorry, I will not tell him I'm wrong if I was not wrong or don't think I was. But yeah, that's pretty much what what can you do? You know what I mean?
Right. I don't think I put this in here, but definitely we get back to the pastries. Which one was gonna be the better? Oh, that thing is bad, and I can't even think of it. But down to the cookies. You chocolate chip cookie or peanut butter cookie?
Peanut butter for me.
Chocolate chip.
Wow. No, that's the one I used to make at Stars. That peanut butter chocolate chip. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh my god. It's
I'd rather take that.
Oh,
Right? Yeah.
God.
I didn't even think of that. Plus, I have the Reese's chips too, which would probably make that a little better with the chocolate.
Yeah, we did that a few weeks ago, man. We jumped a whole bunch of like peanut butter, chocolate, and vanilla chips and some cake or cookies.
See, that's dope. See, I don't even mess with that. I mean, it could be obvious, or I could still be wrong. But would you consider yourself, Kels, a foodie?
I do. I mean, I do watch a lot of foodie channels and stuff like that when I'm on YouTube. So I do consider, because I do mainly make and work with food. So even when I'm at work, I cook. So I'm always cooking.
Right. Like I said, I think I've been past it before. When you was in school, did you? I don't know. I know they got rid of it a while ago, but did you ever take home ec or take anything in school?
Yeah.
You did, okay. Because I remember that, and I was thinking about that question. I was like, damn, but in high school they didn't do that. But I think it was like we was in middle school. They had
I only had it.
Well,
I only had it for 1 year. Yeah,
it was only 1 year when we was in middle school.
She had driving class too in school. We never had that either. In Philly.
That's how I got my L.
Nah, everybody don't get that, but I think it's in high school. It's in high school.
Yeah, it's 11th grade.
Somehow it's not all over the place like that. I see you, Bond.
But I took food service. I went to a vocational high school, so food service was my major. That was my major.
See, I went to a regular one. I had home ec, but it wasn't. I actually knew how to cook more than what they were teaching.
I had plans of being a chef my whole life, but right now I'm pretty much like a painter. So you fall back
in complete different direction.
I mean, I can still cook, but when you're standing for 10 to 12 hours a day, it really hurts your back.
And plus that, you got it. Well, you know it more than me, but I got a glimpse of it. To do that, to be a chef and all that type of stuff, that's mad hours. You live in a whole different life. You got to dedicate your life to that shit. If you're going to be a chef or something, they get paid now, but
yeah. I mean, you make good money. I started on the ground level.
You earned it.
Yeah, I started on the ground level washing dishes, and that was $15 an hour. And I was working 55 hours a week, 60 hours a week. Dude. So you're working 10 to 12 every day. You know what I mean? You get 2 days off. That's about it.
It's kind of like being a doctor being on call because you got to go in.
Yeah, ain't no fucking calling out in those type of motherfuckers. And I worked at one. You don't even get. I was working at this place, and you don't even get breaks. Like they'll give you like go to smoke a cigarette.
That's all you get.
Yeah, you don't get no real half an hour. You're gonna go.
Say, okay, we slowed down enough. We slowed down enough. Go grab a cigarette real quick. That's
right. Or you could get a slice or something. You get hungry, some shit on the side, or fuck up. You can eat that. That's how that shit works. So anybody that's thinking about the food service, just know that it's about your paycheck, and that's about it. You gotta be built for that shit.
Definitely.
What else I had up here? Excuse me, give me a second. I don't. Well, I do got something to do with it. Are you a neat freak, OCD type girls?
Both of us are.
Yeah. We both have our quirks when it comes to that, definitely.
Yeah. I asked that because basically I think that it kind of got something to do with it. Well, it's kind of good because if you're in a house and then you the type, which is the dopest, if you're cooking and you're cleaning at the same time, then it's not a disgusting mess at the end.
That's something that, well, the cleaning also comes along with, when you're in food service, that's something else you spend a lot of time doing, cleaning.
Of course.
Even if you're the short order cook at a place, you got to take whatever stuff you're using, you got to put away and get those dishes over to the dishwasher. So you're still always, wiping things down. And so you kind of, become second nature. And then, both of us come from mothers who were very crazy and clean freaks. We had our fathers that taper us off some, but both our mothers are, oh my God, there's a one cigarette butt in that ashtray. You better clean it.
Yeah. He is my son got older, he likes cooking too.
What would I say? What would you think? Hold on, this thing is with. What would you cook? What would it be a nice meal for on the 4th of July?
Burgers and dogs, I would think.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. And y'all really gonna settle for that? Come on, man. You gotta step it up.
We talking about grilling, so we're gonna have some steak, we're gonna have some chicken.
Hey, throw that in there. We
potatoes, lobster. Like people are grilling. We grilling.
If I'm grilling, I'm grilling out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I ain't talking about no bullshit. I'm talking about, come on,
I ain't even spent one at home yet. I work every day.
Honestly, on like the 4th, when we barbecue, the only thing we don't make is a hot dog.
Yeah.
Like we make the burger. The burgers will be, us mixing and seasoning the burger.
Right.
Salads, hot dogs,
of course you got
chicken,
the salads
steak.
and stuff like that too. Yeah. I mean, I don't make the pasta salad. I leave that to his mom. She always makes the pasta salad, but everything goes pretty much on the grill.
We eat good at our parties.
Yeah.
Coming back to Thanksgiving, which is my shit too, Kels. What would be like the extra if it's a meat or something? Is it something that y'all do? What would be the extra? What do you cook something that's non-traditional?
We always make a ham with the turkey.
Yeah, I always make a turkey and a ham, but
that's kind of traditional though.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was a couple years.
If you don't, you don't. But all right, the reason why I said that's like for myself, I always since I started cooking to it, I make goat meat. When I cook it, some people just cooking fish. Cooking fish for certain people that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Anything non-traditional, even like what you just said, you can we make triple cheeseburgers. We do something. I was just trying to.
We can't wait.
Yeah, I love Thanksgiving too. That's my favorite one. I mean, what about bread and biscuits? How y'all guys about that? My pops was like, he put down so he could not eat anything, was any type of meal without him. If my mom's or he
my dad,
any type of biscuits,
it's so funny. My dad will not touch his dinner if he doesn't have at least a slice of bread.
That's what I just said. You gotta have at least white bread. It's not going down.
Our staple at this house. Yep. I always make some kind of biscuits here.
We're always doing biscuits or croissants, garlic bread, Texas toast. We're kind of real big bread as well.
Right. I seen y'all doing something like that. Do you know how to make those? The Spanish people do it basically like with the croissants. Do y'all be doing anything like putting the shredded meat or doing anything extra with those croissants that could be like a meal, like tonight or something like that?
We made what was it, buffalo chicken? Didn't we make?
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
She made like
that,
buffalo
and we
chicken
made the
once.
breakfast stuff once, where we put the breakfast and eggs and cheese and stuff in there.
What about what about stuffed shells? Are y'all cool with that?
We'll eat them, but not like that because my brother, we stayed with him for 1 month and he made them 7 times.
Every day?
He made
8 days. He made 8 days out of 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a ricotta cheese fan, so that's a lot of ricotta for someone who doesn't really like it much.
Right. That's cool. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I got that from being
I like that too a lot.
free lunch menu. Only thing I don't like is I'm a fellow pig, so they don't never sell the big. You have to get them industrial shells, and so you got to go out your way because if you get them little small ass shells to the store sell, it's too much. Like you said, fucking with that ricotta cheese, it's too much of a mess for them little ass things that you get out of it. So that's what, and then that's what makes things bomb and make things good too. It'd be a long time that you eat it in between time. But y'all just said 8 days out of 7, and y'all don't want that shit.
Yeah.
My brother was making himself spaghetti, like taking it to work. He was taking it to work 5 days a week, and I'm like, dude, mix it up. I couldn't.
I don't know how he ate the same thing every day, but no.
Right. It seemed like as well, maybe it could change for certain people, but I used to be leftovers. I could do it, and I used to be like what you said. I can't. Now that I got older, it's funny in reverse. When I was younger, I could do that. Now getting older, I can't eat the same thing every day.
Exactly.
Eat the hell out of it, even if it's something good. Yeah, Kobe and Murph just messed it up. I was gonna go to the next, walk me through a nice, just disgustingly fat, sloppy pig spaghetti and meatballs. What are you guys doing to certify THC? I'm coming over there with an empty belly, and I want spaghetti and meatballs. How y'all throwing that down?
I'd have to say first, you eat pork.
Pork.
Yes, pork. Swine. If you don't eat pork, because then the meatballs, I like to mix pork and beef
together.
Into the meatball. Yeah. Certain people don't eat pork, so you have to be like, yo, do you eat pork? Am I just using beef? You know. I have to have pork. I eat bacon. I just had bacon tonight.
We always eat bacon.
What type of pork are you talking about, though? What type of pork are you putting into the meatballs?
You get the ground pork.
Ground pork.
Yeah, you just mix that in with the hamburger and your seasonings and stuff.
It
gives it a different flavor. It's not a nasty or bad flavor. It's just different from regular hamburger made meatballs.
Yeah, then people use lamb or veal. We just we stick with the pork because it gives it a good taste.
Yeah, see, that's good. Veal's good to me too. That's something that I don't come across. Matter of fact, I probably haven't had veal in a decade.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sauce, I said it on Kel's show. I have 2 different sauces. We have me and Kel's getting home from work at 5 o'clock. Well, she works nights, but am I getting home from work at 5 and just trying to feed everybody real quick? Or am I making my lasagna? You know what I mean? So there's 2 different sauces.
Right. That's I'm gonna go back to just like what she says to another one. It's like we helped each other with this. Like y'all, this was in my head. Kels, so what's the hugest amount of people that you cook for?
That Thanksgiving was pretty husky.
Yeah, it was. And I can't remember everybody there.
At least 13 at that time.
Yeah, there was at least 13.
But it's hard to say because she's helped my mom with parties and there was 50 people there. You know what I mean?
That's true too, yeah. But if you remember when I cooked regular dinner at Grandma's, there was already a lot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty used to cooking for a big amount of people. It's when I only needed to cook for just us 4. I couldn't quite scale it down as well. And I would make a lot more than I usually would need to because I usually feed a lot more people. So I ended up with a ton of leftovers for a while before I realized that how much more I had to scale it down.
Once we moved up here, we definitely had to adjust because we would have 3 times the amount we ate left over. You know what I mean? It's we weren't really messing with leftovers that much either, so it would be a waste, or we'd give it away. Knock on the neighbor's door because we knew they were struggling and give. You know, our Thanksgiving, we had so much left over. I knocked on the door and said Happy Thanksgiving and gave them a whole Thanksgiving. You know, it's just
to the neighbor
because I didn't want to throw it
that.
away. I would never want to waste that much food.
Right. What would be two more of them? Because I got a lot of those questions. What would be the best sub that you guys could make? Hoagie.
Okay. I was gonna say, did you mean hoagie? I eat ham and that's something I do eat the same pretty much every time. It's ham and cheese with mayonnaise. Other times I'll do turkey and cheese, but most times it's ham and cheese, and then the toppings on it is how I change it up.
I have to have some capicola and some pesto on there.
Yeah, Kels with the Italian hoagie.
I even have to have some pepperoni and some salami on there. I gotta.
So y'all both are go ahead.
Right, if you want.
So the Philly cheesesteak is for me. That's what I was gonna say for the visitor.
No, for
What would
Philly
be the-
cheesesteak, you just put American cheese with mayonnaise and ketchup. That's it. Maybe pickles if you're feeling pickles.
And when we make our cheesesteaks, we actually put the cheese throughout the cheesesteak, not just smushed on top of it.
But yeah, I mean, most people hear Philly cheesesteak, they think onions, green peppers, cheese sauce.
Yeah, and
You don't
it's
have to
not,
have it like
no.
that. That's
Some people even
Yeah.
use provolone cheese, but
you can have any cheese you like.
yep, even cheese whiz. Yes, you
Mhm.
can even add
No,
cheese.
that's just
whiz.
what, yeah, that's the one I don't like. See, I don't want to hear that coming from Boston.
Yeah.
Well, we just
I
want to
do
fill
like it, but it's got to be once in a while.
When I
it's
heard
gotta be
that,
once in a while.
what's the name? What is it? Jake or one of them? I mean, Gino soda like that. I was like, what? That running it back.
no.
But I've heard that there's other places. Plus, I watched other YouTube dudes. There's other places out there. Y'all got
Yeah,
regular
yeah.
little bodegas.
You got
They
to go to
got
D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro's is the best
Yeah.
cheesesteak I've ever had in my life.
There's a couple in Jersey too that I've been. All right, so I'm gonna ask this last question, and then it's gonna be the game thing. Would you see yourself? Would you mess with a cooking show? Would you go on like Hell's Kitchen or something like that?
On a competition show.
I was thinking of
Somebody's-
to watch Hell's Kitchen, but I don't know.
But yeah.
I could do the cooking part. It's just when he starts yelling, see, I'm gonna yell back at him, and then I'm, you know what I mean?
That's 'cause you
I'm gonna
never
get in
worked in
trouble
food service.
because I don't shut up, and he's gonna get smart, so I'm gonna get smart, and then we're just gonna be some young people
Yeah,
in
and
the
then
kitchen.
you get fired in the kitchen because
exactly.
I said, "Excuse me, sir, I never disrespected you. Please don't talk to me like that." I still got the
I don't know. See, I'm gonna tell him that he's being disrespectful.
Yeah, I told him that, and my ass got put on chopping vegetables for 2 weeks.
Hey, listen, and you know what I mean? I don't think it's the best idea to give
But-
me a knife in that
Yeah.
situation, but
As for the competition show, I couldn't be doing that. They stay overnight for like 2 months and shit. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be trying to do all that. If I
Wow.
could go, like, if they took me to the studio, we did a little something, then I was in the hotel and I came back the next day, I could do something like that.
yeah,
Right.
staying up there and then being
Like the
called
next
down, we
grade
got to
baker.
run down. And
Next grade baker, you work for a few hours, you go
That
home.
Right. Let me see how I put these things. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that time we watched the
Yes,
shit out of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, we do.
She said, I'm
All right.
addicted to cooking when I'm not addicted to YouTube. Salute, man. Salute, bro.
That's a typo. Yeah, behind the bar. Hello, chat. I'm driving. All right. Just so y'all ready to do the shout out to behind the bar. Hello, chat. I'm driving. PM Cipher. All right. Y'all already Charles, this is gonna be basically if there is no yes or no, I mean no right or wrong, it's just the either or. I'm gonna ask you something and you're just gonna do which one is which what you would pick. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Now it doesn't seem this should be kind of fun. Burger King or Mickey D's?
Burger King.
Movie or documentary?
Movie.
Twix or Snicker?
Damn.
That's a
I knew
good
she
one.
was gonna say neither. I knew she was gonna say- I like neither one.
Oh,
Actually, I like both of them. Yeah.
Oh, I thought okay. Well, still take one then.
mm.
I'll have to
Again,
go with.
Twix Factory.
I
Figured
eat
that.
my Snickers ice cream, so I'll go with
Ice
Snickers.
Wow, why did it just keep happening? Ice cream, vanilla, chocolate. Oh, I thought I might as well say it. Strawberries, the damn whatever they call it. So vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream.
I'm more a vanilla person now.
All right, ribs or steak,
Steak.
Nirvana or Metallica.
Ooh. I have to go with Metallica on that one.
Alicia Keys or Mariah Carey.
Alicia Keys.
Sorry for the motorcycle. Pink or Avril Lavigne.
Pink or Avril?
Avril.
Avril, yeah.
That's the name. I'm definitely gonna fuck this up.
No,
My
mine
guys,
is crazy.
my guys, Hoover Steak or Trap.
You only know one thing from Trap. That shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, it would have to be the same. Yes.
Oh, Hooverstein? Yeah. You used to like the Reason. And
Well, yeah, I remember that. I was trying to think of the other one.
Trap is
Hinder.
someone to take you on.
Hinder or Sick Puppies.
Hinder.
Alone Time or Family Day.
Yeah, Family Day.
Bruce Springsteen or I already know the answer to this. Bruce Springsteen or David Bowie.
Ooh,
Ooh.
damn. Me with that
How are you
one.
supposed to
Shit.
pick between them two, T?
All right, for this question, I'm gonna have to go with Bowie.
You was go with David Bowie. I worked on that one. Laverne and Shirley or I Love Lucy.
Ooh, Lucy.
Indica or Sativa.
It depends on what time of day.
That's true. Is this before work or
Yeah,
after
yeah,
work?
exactly. Is this when we're smoking in the morning or right before she goes to bed?
Before y'all think y'all gonna fuck uglies. No, I'm just fucking.
We smoke after that.
Any.
We smoke after that.
All right, that's all y'all. Then. Edibles or vaping.
I'd rather do the edibles.
Yeah. I agree with that one.
This is hers. Unless you get yourself in trouble. Dress
Yeah,
or
yeah.
jeans.
I'm agreeing. I'm just agreeing. Like,
No,
yeah,
I'm
you're right.
talking about what I just asked you. Dress or jeans. And I see don't drop. Goddamn dress.
It's 2021. All these ladies wear TikTok.
I don't.
They all wear TikTok stretch pants. That's it. Girls wear sweat pajamas and stretchy pants.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much. Integration or segregation. Please get this right.
Well, obviously integration.
Vans or Converse.
Converse.
Nintendo or Sega Genesis.
Nintendo.
Goodfellas or Bronx Tales.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Goodfellas, but I do love a good Bronx Tale every now and then.
City or country.
City.
I'm reaching here. Julie and Julia or No Reservations.
I don't think we ever seen that reservation.
I don't think so either.
I only seen parts of Julie and Julia.
I only
All right.
thought
They white,
just here.
they
and there,
white people
yeah.
movies.
I have no idea because I didn't see
All
either
right.
one of them.
They white
All
people
right,
movies.
I just was on my job with these shits. 4th of July and New Year. 4th of July or New Year's. I had to ask some my questions, guys.
We got the hard hitting ones. Like,
I don't mind. I'd have to say New Year's because it's the very few times I actually do drink or something here and there.
All right. Ski or damn, why I can't say kayak?
Huh. I've actually been kayaking and never been skiing, so I would pick kayaking.
House party or Players Club?
The movie?
The movies?
Right, but just right.
I don't know. I have to go with house party because it's just a classic.
Then the event. House party or club?
Nah, I'd rather do house party.
Damn, house party on both.
Yeah.
Cannoli or cheesecake?
Oh, cheesecake.
Cheesecake cannoli.
Back to the Future or Teen Wolf?
Mm.
Come on, that's gotta be Teen Wolf.
They don't want Scott. They only want the wolf.
I don't know. See, I gotta pick Back to the Future though.
There's
'cause
3 of them.
there is. Although I can take or leave the third. I can watch it, but I don't got to. Teen Wolf 2 is not as good as the first.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Y'all can get a room for that. All right. Shoes or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Carrot cake or strawberry shortcake?
Oh, strawberry shortcake.
Turkey or duck?
Turkey.
Wine or liquor?
Liquor.
Italy or China?
Italy.
Italian or Chinese?
Food or people? No, I'm kidding.
Pretty much.
I do like Chinese food, but I gotta go with Italian on that because I know how to cook more Italian food.
James Bond or Dirty Harry?
James Bond.
Breakfast Club or Fearless Village Day?
Breakfast Club.
Weekend at Bernie's. Off Dead.
Oh. I gotta go a Weekend at Bernie's though.
New Jack City or Scarface?
Ooh. Scarface.
Cosby Show or Full House?
You don't make this shit easy, boy.
I know, because I watched both of them. Then I still like them. I don't know. I gotta say a fair mix of both because I watched them all the time. Guess I'd have to pick Full House. That still comes on and I can see it at any time.
Mac and cheese or mashed potatoes?
Oh. I don't know. Recently, I've been more into mac and cheese.
Said before, but didn't discuss. Fried chicken or baked chicken?
I don't know. I have to go with baked chicken because I think I make more baked than I do fried, but I also wouldn't turn down fried chicken.
All right, so that you have that. All right, so we go with the rest of the regular stuff. When it comes to snacks, how many what type of weed infused snacks have you made?
I've only made a couple, like out of the ordinary ones or ones people wouldn't think to do, but they're really not that crazy. Now, Murph, on the other hand, has done stuff like that. Like made concoctions, basically. Because you had the munchies. I've only done things like pancake bread and shit like that.
Plus, I was poor.
But I keep saying, damn, pants are showing out a fried chicken. I mean, you know.
I don't believe her.
I mean, you should know how to down cooking it good and cooking it. Maybe that's what she needs to do. How good it is. Already asked that. Damn, now it's only a few more questions. All right. If you want to be a bad mom to Caitlin, what would you cook her?
Well, I have to cook her
Chicken parmesan.
chicken. Yeah, it would have to be chicken parmesan because my daughter loves chicken.
No, it's to punish her.
Oh, to punish her.
It should be chicken parmesan.
Yeah.
She don't like it.
She did just recently say that she didn't like it. So I'd have to make her do that with a lot of salt.
Same question. What would you cook for Tommy Jr. if you was to piss him off?
Vegetables.
Yeah, any vegetable. There would probably be more vegetable than anything else because I know that would get them.
All right. So, when did you decide to make a YouTube channel?
That was it was about right about St. Patty's Day. Actually, I think it was St. Patty's Day. And it was mainly because I didn't really see anybody in the community that had them. So I figured, why not? I mean, it's not what I was going to spend my life doing, but I can show you guys what I do and give you maybe some quick tips on other things to help you speed up the process.
What do you expect off of your YouTube channel?
Honestly, nothing. I don't expect anything. It's just me showing you guys what and I have fun doing it. So that's really why I do it. I mean, I don't get anything from it other than I get to talk to the people that come and watch and stuff like that. And you guys see what I'm doing, but that's pretty much it. We have a good time, so we keep doing it.
That's what's up. No trying to blow up. You're not trying to be on Tommy D's show.
If it happens, it happens, but that's not what I went into it for.
Part of the question I asked before, have you ever cooked Murph some bullshit on purpose?
Well, it wasn't on purpose. It just happened to turn into it.
Yeah, she didn't burn it on purpose, but I was like, what is this burnt shit?
Yeah.
I was an ignorant kid. I was only 19.
Yeah. He was just being a dick about it, so.
My cousin was like, dude, what are you doing? And I never did it again.
No, he didn't. I gotta say that. He never did do it again. But I've also tricked him a couple times too, so when it comes to food.
Well, you got him to eat something that he claims gonna like. That's always a great one.
Well, what I did was I gave him something that I thought he would like. I just didn't tell him what it was until after he ate it.
Poison me, yo.
It's because I knew if I told him what I was going to give him, he was automatically not going to like it. So I made it and then I put it in a different bowl and I gave it to him and he liked it. So a lot of times if you don't notice or see something, you're going to give it a try first.
Right. I only got a couple more. So, if you had a chance to bake or cook for a celebrity, who would it be?
I don't know. I don't know if I will cook for Tom
Barack
Hardy.
Obama.
Barack Obama.
Oh,
You're not.
who would you cook for? You,
That I
Betty White.
Yeah, Betty White. I'd have to say Betty White. She's awesome.
And what would you cook for Betty White?
Hmm. I don't know. See, I think she's had a lot of baked chicken.
Not really.
No, I have to cook with my steak with bacon.
Is it a place in this world that you think you want to go, but you'll be afraid to eat the food?
Hmm. No, I don't really. I mean, Thailand makes me a little nervous, but I'm pretty much down to try food. It doesn't really faze me that much. Unless you're making me eat something weird, like spiders or something. I don't do that.
Is there anything that you would like to ask me, or you have to say let the people know about yourself, and then you just plug in your channels and your social media where you can be found, because that's about it for a lovely fun time with the Kid Circles and the Queen Kells herself.
Just
You have any
on
questions for
Thursday.
me?
I did have a question about when you game.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot what
She
it was.
said
Hold
she
on
had a question
second.
for you when you're doing your game.
Earlier when you posted the video where you were cooking the cod. What else did you make with it? Because I couldn't really hear it.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I had made some some northern beans, but I didn't mess with the fish yet. I didn't do it. I said that if I had did it, then we wouldn't be doing this. It's about the 8 out of it done. But I didn't even cook the fish. But I said that I was gonna make some navy beans with. I mean, not navy beans. Some
Okay.
beans. Then I switched it to French fries. But I did make the beans anyway. Though.
Is that usually how you do your fit when you do seafood?
What, make beans? Now
Or
sometimes
like when you season it to cook it and stuff like that?
Just what you far as what like if I'm gonna make fish, I mean it depends. Sometimes I make fries, sometimes I make anything. I will just season it and just go there, but like then it was like wet. You know, I just dried it and I just seasoned it, and then I'll just like in the middle I'll get off here. I'll probably just fry it. Just put it in cornmeal and just fry it. Why? How would you do your fish?
See, I'm not sure because I've seen it done that way, and I've also seen it done breaded and fried up and stuff. And
go ahead.
I don't know. I just think that the putting it like frying it in the pan, I just think it comes out maybe more dry because the frying pulls moisture out of it. So I think sometimes with the bacon, that's why I bake more because it doesn't pull everything moisturizer out of the meat.
Yeah, see the thing with me, a lot of my peoples that's really messing with diabetes with meat because I don't know if it's necessary. I feel what you're saying because like now I don't like to have fish sitting like that. But the thing about frying it, like it's certain piece of fish that you don't want to bake. Like I don't want to bake certain pieces of fish you just don't want to be baking it. To me, like most of the fish that we eat, like porgies, just certain fish that like I would like even fillets, like a lot of fillets. I wouldn't want to bake no fillet fish. I just wouldn't want to do it, even though it's good. It is a lot of fishes you could bake, but the pieces that I wouldn't want to bake what I got.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
Even though the piece of fish I got is not good to fry either, it breaks apart and shit. You got to be on top of it. But that's how I usually do it. Like even like what you said, I don't even batter like how people be battering all crazy. I don't even do that. I just got some cornmeal. Sometimes I even fry fish in flour, but I got some meal this time. I just put it in meal and then just fry it with vegetable oil.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah, you don't need all that because that's where the health problem comes from. But it's that like just trying to bread it. But like I said, I don't do it like the what you call it, the stuff that's like in the can and stuff like that. I never use stuff like that. I just use like meal or just like Kobe said, like some there's certain other seafood. They have other different meals and stuff, but I just use meal, which is just like flour, cornmeal. It's just like flour, but it's fitness flour. That's all that I use, and that's it. I ain't gonna go extra doing all like I said, like fried chicken. Some people use eggs and put a batter to chicken. No, I just use plain flour, and that's
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Sometimes it can just mess it all up.
Mhm.
Keeps going.
You want and you wanted to push the channel too, right, T?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. You have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, it's Cooking with Kels. It's on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is season 2, so it's Cooking with Kels presents Cooking with Kenzo, where I have Mercer Kenzo, my husband. He comes on with me, and it's Cooking with Kels and Mercer Kenzo. You can find both of us on mostly all social medias. Mostly all, yeah.
Hold on, I forgot. I forgot you're gonna allow me to tell them that story. I forgot about the story that you told me. Murph, I can tell them.
What's that? I don't know.
I can tell.
God.
Yeah, we're
I
open
don't
books.
know if I read this paper right or what I read it, but it says here that you had a fundraiser in 2007. The two guys went to take the cookies out the jar and took the money, and you pulled out a 12 gauge and shot the dude.
Nah,
What the hell?
that never happened. It wasn't a 12 gauge, it was a 22.
They said the Kels pulled out the shotgun, told
Oh,
him,
yeah, she
told
definitely.
told him, drop it, motherfucker. Grabbed the chocolate chip cookie and told him, damn, this shit tastes good if I don't say so myself. I had to tell the story, Kels. I had to tell him. I couldn't get that out.
I remember.
That's great.
Oh man. Hey, so this is Kels and Murph. Like I said, hopefully, I mean, mostly everybody is people that rock with you all the time. But hopefully, like I said, people catching the replay. Need people that I don't like saying following, but people that support and people that watch the channel. Please subscribe to Murph the Kenzo along with Cooking with Kels. She was just up there. This is her platform to shine, and she'll let you know. I watch it. She puts down, and trust me, her showing you in her kitchen is way better than what she was just talking. And nothing was wrong with what she was talking. It was just funny and talking, but seeing is believing. So that hopefully, I hope that people subscribe to her channel along with her partner's channel. And that's how we do around here. Like I said, if y'all have any last words before you get out of here, I thank Pam J, Jessica, and everybody in the community for rolling up and supporting the both of us, all three of us. That's what's up.
That's the same thing we were going to say. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all showed the most love. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
A lot of people came to the pre-show, and yeah, we had a good.
Yeah, it flowed right on in. Mm-hmm. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta make sure that gotta be careful with that bell. I'm gonna make sure that I pull up because, like I said, even with me official before she came, she said she didn't see anything. You've seen I posted up like 3 goddamn times to make sure that
you posted it early too. Yeah, exactly.
It does that. So a lot of people, well, I know they hit it, and they're like, I didn't get. I'm like, I don't know how. I'm not either. It's YouTube playing games.
Exactly. Well, as long as everybody support each other, they can, man, we'll be fine.
Yep. You know it.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Like I said, for everybody, man, we just made history together. Everybody have a good night. And till next time, we out.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, guys.
All right, peace.
Peace.